It's Mike Mack with Bungalow Chef right from my home making summer freezer dill pickles. Stay tuned. Well, this dill pickle recipe is a little bit unusual. We always think of canning dill pickles, putting them in jars, storing them, eventually dusting them and really understanding if they're still good to use or not. These are amazing. A very retro recipe from the 1960s, late 1960s, when everybody in the world was getting chest freezers. Everybody was buying freezers, starting canning or storing of food, buying lots of meat, putting it away for who knows when. But anyway, this dill pickle recipe evolved from that time, and it's a freezer dill pickle, and it's so easy. What I love about these is they stay very crisp, and they're great to take to a picnic or a barbecue frozen because they thaw out so quick. And you know what I love to do with them? Kind of strange, but it is Mike. I love to use them as a garnish on top of a hot dog or a hamburger. They're that good. So what we're going to do is we're going to start with a pound of cucumbers, small cucumbers or pickles. And all we're going to do is obviously cut the end off. And you know what? You can cut these by hand or use a microplaner, a mandolin kind of thing, and cautiously just cut them about, oh, I would say between 1/8 and 1/4 of an inch. It's a lot faster than cutting. Okay, we've microplaned all the cucumbers. We're adding 1 sweet onion that's also, I sliced it on the same type of cutter, but you could certainly do it at home by hand. We are adding 3 tablespoons of water, 2 tablespoons of kosher salt. And we just want to stir this up a little bit. Okay. And we want to let it sit for about an hour in the refrigerator. Pickles and onions have been soaking in a little bit of water and salt. And what we want to do is drain the water off. And I always use a crock bowl for this, or you could use a plastic bowl, never a metal bowl. Okay. We want to push this through a little bit to get rid of the excess water. Put it back in the bowl. Great. All right. You know, in the Midwest, where I grew up and where we are, cucumbers and pickles grow crazy. So this is a great way to utilize this. We're going to be adding a little sugar to this. We're going to be adding 3/4 of a cup of granulated sugar, 3/4 of a cup of cider vinegar, pepper, and 3 tablespoons of fresh chopped dill. Now all you want to do is mix this. And you know what? You can change the balance of the sweet and the vinegar to your own taste if you like, but this works out really well. And this is the fun part. And you know what? This is a great recipe to do with the kids at home over the summer. Simple ingredients. They'll enjoy cucumbers. They'll get into cutting and stirring all this together, and the sweet sour they typically like. Now, all you do is you put this into freezer containers. And you want to leave a good inch or so at the top for expansion, and you're done. I did a earlier batch this morning. And I'm going to pull those out. Freezer dill pickles. Again, great to take to a barbecue, backyard picnic, and again, wonderful as a hot dog garnish or a hamburger garnish. So it's Mike Beck, the Bungalow Chef. Thank you for watching. See you soon.